Okay, hello people. I'm using the voice changer, so just like I said, that's my skills. I can also act on my phone, but this can help a little. But I'm not gonna reveal my address because I don't want you to download my project. It's supposed to be for a game. I don't know what telling you will do with it, but I would show you where it is. I even have been doing. I can just close. Even been doing some. You close this one. Oh, it's up here. I have some projects here. These are all my work. This is all mine. These are just samples to help me describe the clothes for the baby. Now, this is difficult. Like I said, I have a tool that can enhance and make my character. And it will remember the character, how he looks like, if you describe how he is. They've been improving the tool, and it seems to be working. Sometimes it can miss this relation, how it looks, but oh no, if you have the drawing and you describe that drawing, it will bring the character into 3D picture. I have some of these pictures, and the site can actually take sounds. I believe it would. Here's a little taste of my little character I did. This is my little girl. Isn't she adorable? Yeah, she's cute. She's gonna be in the game. This is the drawing. That's the little girl I was talking about in the story. She, I'm not skipping things. Um, like I said, there is, since I can't be with Sega, it would have been a great thing. Um, I gotta do this quick because I'm hitting the showers. Um, Caroline, I think. No, yeah, it's Caroline, yeah. Caroline is a character that's a fat baby, and she's not looking, she's fat, because the picture says she's fat. If she's fat, she's supposed to be fat. She is supposed to be a kindergarten child, but she's in the early stages of kindergarten. So she's in a baby preschool or baby, probably in a nursery. She's probably in a nursery that has a kindergarten clothes. This one's orange. Um, the shirt on her shirt, I don't know. It just made it for me. I consider this as a shield, and this is the orb from the red that hits the shield. So she's wearing a shield shirt that's telling you that her strength is defense, so she's a strong character. Um, magic and strength doesn't can take her down. She can handle that. She's probably mostly also the defender, I guess. She's probably more like a paladin child. Well, she's very, very young. Like, she's not ready to be left. She's not ready to be out in the world. She needs to be fed and be underneath her mama's bottles. So yeah, she's still in a stage where she's still on her bottles level. As for her brother, I think he's a little older than her. That can probably stand on his own for times of periods. And balancing his feet is very easy, I think. But her sister is very, very young. So her brother's probably 1 year old or more. 1.5. He's gonna turn 2. That for very long. So yeah, her brother's a little older than her, and she's just starting out her stage as being almost a 1 year old. I think she's somewhere in a month. She's in her month's age yet. She's probably in her month's age. How young she is, if she can fit that crib, she's probably in her 12. She's probably in the 11 or 12 months. She's got her hair and she's got her teeth. No, she's a chickmunk, so chickmunks come out early. So every animal gets a double boost. This means if you're half human and half animal, you automatically get your teeth quickly. So yeah. So for a child's teeth won't come out until she's at her age, but animal teeth come very quick. So so her animal teeth just came out quickly. So she's got her chickmunk teeth in front of her. So yeah, I love this picture. Yeah, she's trying to talk, but she can't. She's doing her baby talking, I think. Blah, 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 blah. Saying happy. I think she's talking to her brother that's in the creditor. Yeah, she's probably in the creditor. She's talking and telling her how wonderful. And she understands. They're both babies, so they understand each other. But, I can't get to the assignments, but we can, I've been working on them. I even made this one. If you've seen the drawing somewhere, he's in his onesie. See, if you look these two close, you can see the cribs are both the same. So we can see the other one. You can look at these. This is another one. Says, ooh, who's that? I'm probably looking at Burger. So yeah, she can tell that she looks like a month, a newborn or something like that. No, I can't say that. But I did a very good job to get her that young. If this tool can do this to this character, you don't know what else it can do to the other babies, the other characters. I could probably drop Baby Green the Hedgehog at this age as well. You don't know what talent is, Sue. If you guys want to get to the tool, it's called Artistly, AI. But, I consider, once I make the drawing, I consider that's going to be once I make the character, I consider that's my character, and it will be, the permanent character, how he's supposed to look like. Once I generate it to a model, it's it. There's no turning back. That's going to be my character for the game. And I already did choose. I chose it because, I felt something from the drawing when I first generated it, or made it, and I looked at it saying, this is a little child that's looking to become a part of the game. I looked at the drawing and let me just pause it. So yeah, I decided to choose another character, and I chose this character as Caroline. She was created by me. So this is Caroline that became a squirrel. I mean, a chipmunk. So it's pointless to get her out of there, you know. You know how tools are. They're magical. They work very greatly. You see the name is right up there. It is, if you guys want to get the tool, I suggest it's very expensive. If you got the money for it. It's been around for 3 years, and the price has probably been the same. Probably it's been doubling every year. I mean, going up every year, not doubling, just going up a little every year. So I'm predicting the price will probably go up another year, or probably it probably won't this year, but maybe if it by the end of more of these years it would skyrocket. If we're in the United States, it's probably a little higher, but eventually it's due to the Russian invasion, all that's going crazy, and all the prices are going a little high because of that. But when the war's over, these prices will drop and everything will go down. So right now, we're at war, but there is our little girl. There is that sweet little girl, and I chose this girl. Just came out of the waters. And this is Dreamy. You know, Dreamy's got her friends, I guess. She's some sort of magical girl that's very good. She's gonna play as her. Like I said, oh, the rubber head, you're a very good girl. She has one ponytail on the side, and she has a ribbon. Sometimes she can take them off, and her hair just go crazy. I expect her hair to be just like Amy's hair, just spiral everywhere. That must be her little bunny rabbit. So she has a rabbit, I guess. She has a bunny rabbit. We know that. So she has a pet too. If this is her pet, I guess we might need to get her a bunny rabbit pet. So she's got a pet, and we know she can turn her little pet into a nightmare too. The nightmare has chosen 2 children. to take her down. So, yeah, and what went on, I told you about the story. It's written down in the single. Let me just close this out. It's a lot of work, I tell you. Let me close it. So, this is her from the drawing. What I did was do the tool is just to pull her out, do a sheet, and it managed to get her feet out of the water and get her onto the surface. And what happened there, once I did the sheet, she turned it into a 3D model like that. She was perfect to become a 3D model, so there was no cartoon in her, no continuing cartoon. Well, yeah, there was a continuous cartoon, but I went further down the road and turned her into a 3D character from the tool. And this is what she turned into. She's wearing a newborn diaper. I think it looks like a pamper because it's very big. So if Pampers is this big, it means that she's wearing one. So I believe this is heavy duty Pampers. She's wearing a heavy duty Pampers. Pampers are very strong. One of those is like an army tank. So if you consider the heaviest tank that is, I consider a Pamper is stronger and heavier than a diaper. So it's how you and it can pull babies down because they're very heavy. That's what they're made for. So they can last longer, hold a lot of stuff in it, and can last for probably a few days, or Pampers can last for days. Not that much days, probably more than a half a week. I'm considering a week. It's however strong they are. For diapers, they don't last very long. They probably last a day or two. Actually, they only last a few, probably through one day. That's it. So, yeah, this is the beautiful girl, and I got to show you where it is. So yeah, so I'm at Maximum Pro. I'm gonna go to my page here, and there she is. Oh wow! What do you think, people? And there's a thing here. The tool can actually take her clothes off. Not just her clothes. I don't think it's right. Before it did, but now that the rules been changed, I think Arsley's decided, hey, we don't want him to take off these children's clothes. Why do you want to do? Because that way I can change the diaper, change the shirt. So yeah, that's what I was doing, but I seem to have found an error and it seems to have failed. So it is probably impossible to. That's cute. It's impossible to. Oh man, she is cute. I think people will love her. So yeah, this is it's a model. It's a 3D model. It's a 3D model. The address is not showing. The 3D model's here, and this is what I said. I just released it on. That's her boyfriend. That's the boyfriend I talked about. It's written down in the story. We go here. We look down here, and we look at her story, her background story. Actually, we can go to her background story. Where is her background? Her 3D model's here. So I have it here, so you can look at her from here. That's what she looks like. Her tail and all. It's not feathered out. If it was in a game, we can probably put the hair, the animal hair on it. Get her looking like the picture in the video. But right now, we can try to do the best we can. We can try to render her body color that is supposed to be in the video over there, but it's the best we can do from here. We can bring her out to make her look almost close enough, but we still need more. More of the hair for her. We still gotta add the hair, but we did very good. So taking off her diaper. Oh, this is a challenge. So I have to take off her diaper somehow. Actually, she don't. She's the freaking mom. She's the enemy. She's not an enemy, but yeah. We can, if we can't take off her diaper, then we can customize her diaper. We can actually change the character stuff. We can actually change the custom character. We can switch her to a different style diaper. So we can purchase a new character to switch her diaper and everything will still be the same. That's the best option I can do. There is always a way, and she's got those little tiny feet. So she's a freaking baby, alright. How many feet she's got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, correct. Well, we're gonna do better on that. You turn this off and see her feet. Oh, I can see it now. That's better now. I can see it. It's very, very tiny. They're very, very small. So I did a wonderful job. Look at the eyes. They glistening correctly. She's an animal. Human animal. She's smiling. She's supposed to be a happy baby. I know you guys want to have her. She's for the game. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll probably make it. I don't know. 17 people there. I know you guys want this fairy. Now, Dreams Knights team can't have this one. Yeah, I made it. Still needs to be more worked on, but I'll go back to that. I need to go back and do some more work on him. His too putty face with his face, his baby face. Yeah, you can see it. Look, yeah, you can tell he's a baby. He's got that baby look. He's a amorphous rabbit. His tail, I gotta go back and work on that. His tail's supposed to be hitting his diaper. It's supposed to go through his diaper. If you look at hers went right through the diaper. So I need to go back and work on that. So you look at here, see? Went right through the diaper. Boom. So she has a connected tail to her body. That's what I'm looking for. We need connected tails to the body. If it's a connected tail, that means it's an animal. It has an animal tail, meaning she is half animal. So how can you realize that she's half animal? We don't need to add feet. We don't need to add animal feet. All we need to add is the ears and tail. That's it. And leave the rest as a human body. Having double ears, there's a model that I can replace that. Cutting off her ears won't be that hard. I would consider. So yeah, I was thinking about redoing the models and giving them appearance like for the original character, like they were transformed. Now for her brother, he's a little older, so he can't age anymore. I can drop his age, but this will take a lot of work to make him. I did drop him. I should make him a little bit more older once he is emerged with the character. So, oh, about this site, people. Somebody has sent me a message that they're gonna close me down. They're gonna shut me down on the site. They're going to. I got into the November 30th. to get all my models onto this new site. Onto this new site. Let me see. Okay, it won't work because this is down here. They won't be able to see it, so it's down there. I have to go to the site. Oh, so cute. Oh man, I'd be watching her all day. I'm gonna play baby music for her. So you can hear that doo 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 like the red sound. We can call them also the secondary. We can call them Rugrats as well. So we can call these babies Rugrats. They're more like Rugrats. They do leave their cribs if they wanted to. So I probably do a story, a cartoon talk like we're having. Oh my god, 12? I don't believe this. They could have gotten through my page. They couldn't have gotten it. Oh, I already added this, so it will make it better. Say no, they can't touch it. They won't be able to use it because this is why. They can't use this because of this. It's non-commercial, meaning they can't use it. I know it sucks. Let me go back to my page. 15 already. Well, but they know they can't use it. So, yeah. So, if you guys like my work, what I'm doing, thank you so much. Please note, these models, these drawings, all these drawings, belong to me. They're underneath my commercial use license. You probably won't be able if you got your hands on the drawings because I thought so. Because the drawings comes from the site, and if you didn't get yourself an account, and you don't have the artist's permission, you would be dealing with them, and they would probably sue you for stealing their property. So that's what I'm saying. You are free. You're free to use for non-commercial use. Have fun with it, but you can't sell it to the World Wide Web unless you got permission from me. I'm afraid so. This is you. If you want to get your hands on this character, there is no other way to get around this. This site has their rules, and they are abide by the rules. I'm not at my own risk because I give you permission and everything. But yeah, they are very cool and everything. The If it was generated from a model, it still won't make a difference. The drawing, it came from the drawing, it still would be underneath my license. And it can still be used from the video game. So, if you did generate the character if you did do a copy of my work and you generated it would be infringing and the company will find out and you'll get yourself in trouble. First they'll come to me, they'll ask me. Actually, they don't have to because they already know because they know the drawing was in my state and they're watching my page. They have access to my account to watch what I do. They keep an eye on what I'm doing. Um, the site is very strict. I think it's strict. There's no sexual things you can do to this tool. This is meant for you can make a game, you can make a blood game, whatever, as long as there's no sexual or nasty stuff into it. It's okay for kissing, that's alright. It's okay to do art, rated M games and all that. Um, you can't add there's a word you cannot add in the writing is nipples. Now there are characters that are named nipples and all that. But you can't add that. I never did because the the it described it what it was, and I didn't catch the word to the bottom because I was not looking. I just skipped along and I didn't see it. I was wondering what it was saying, so I had to translate it and understood it, and I was being warned, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I didn't know what it said. So it isn't my fault for not knowing what it said, but I did say the AI should know this before they do. Yeah. So, you gotta be careful now. Now, if you did notice, then you're in for it. Then you're. It's kind of cute. So I made a wizard hat for her. Yeah. Flying through the dream world. Her dream world is beautiful clothes. So, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you do go to that site and you spend your money and you make a mistake, it's not your fault. I don't think they would. They said you won't be able to get your money back if they ban you. I don't. If they ban you, they'll probably unban you in a few months or so because it's their money they're paying for. They would want you to spend more money on their things. So if they ban you, then you're not going to get no more money from you, and that's the stupidest thing they would want to do. Now, I would consider this if they knew who you are, if you was a terrorist and all that, they would probably ban you if you did something wrong and they wouldn't even care because you're not in the United States. And plus, I would, if you made another account, you can do that because you're spending more money to make another account. That is totally fine. They can't just ban you again because you spent more money. Yeah, but people don't want to do that. That's the one thing they will never do. Spend more money just to reactivate their account for a new account. They won't want to do that. That's stupid. So they know that. They won't want to spend their money again just to buy the thing all over again because it'll be a shameful, stupid thing. They have to reconnect their code to the new account. It will be a shameful thing and it'll be tough to understand that. So I would consider nobody would want to do that. They'd rather keep their old account. That's where all their stuff is at. So, I would be very careful of that artistry site. Now, there's other sites that don't have this sort of that much restriction, but I don't know why, but there's nobody watching the page. But the AI would tell the people, and they would not be happy. I don't know. They probably know my information. That I don't know. They probably know where I'm at and speaking. They've been tracking me and all that. I don't know. But it's a very good program. If you want to spend over $128 or $147 or $148, it's your money. It's your investment if you want to go for this. I put my money already on it. I probably made a big mistake, but it's already too late. I didn't know they had these sort of rules you gotta watch out for, and they're watching you. So already in this thing, and it's too late just to get my money back. I'm not gonna do that. It was a very good deal. It was expensive, but it was a very good deal just to get this and to create new characters for my game. So this tool, I would be able to make myself any sort of game. Not only that, the Unreal Engine, Not only that, this is where it's going to be going to. I can tell you, I'm not just. It's just. Please, people, do not buy this stuff. This is Sonic's stuff. You're not be able. You cannot use this. That's what the AI said, that you can't use this stuff. If you do, Sega would come after you. So I wouldn't spend your money on that, even if they say they might be that license there, but the rules of Sonic, that's their. This is their property. They have a license protection over this over these tools. So I would not do it, and Sega knows that. The people know that, and they want to keep it quiet. Because if they did, they were gonna notice behind their backs, and they'd be sued. Because that's what they want. They want to sue them so they can take the money. Stupid. So anyway, please do not use a Sonic model or anything that comes from Sonic, because you will be sued. Because there's no way you can get the official license for you to use their work. For you to use their work for your game. Even if you bought the Sonic character, Sega will not respond to you. You gotta give them thousands of dollars to do so. You want to spend all that money towards them? I don't think it's $1 million company. So anyway, let me show you something. I guess I'm still in this. Oh, what's this? Oh, the next project. Awesome. So here's all the tools. With these tools I got here, I can build my game. I even have a horror game, so that means I can make a spooky game. Like I can use this tool, so if the baby was in the nightmare, this is what we will see, and the creature will come looking for me. I don't know, it's something I can do with it. A bunch of tools here. These attack magics, all this would be used towards the game. So all these tools, you said these are just no, they're not just pictures, people. They're tools. If I make RPG, we got that Sonic thing. Now it's okay to use that tool. It's totally made by Unreal. If we go by Sonic. There's a tool I already bought, and I got it in time just in case. It is a thing that helps you jump and go across obstacles, and it's like a Sonic tool, and it's very good and it'll work. I got this tool here, this ability tool that can jump against obstacles. I would probably use this tool. I gotta find it where it is. I want to show you the tool. I gotta hit the hang. I got a comic books tool, so yeah, but I already have a comic book, so I would probably use, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably place the pictures that I made, and we can, it'll speak it, and I can use it sound, whatever the plan is, I got it. What I'm looking for, what will make the game what it needs, so that way we can have ourselves like a Night into Dreams style light role playing game. That's what I'm trying to do for the children. Have this here, yeah, that'll work. I would probably use the tool that you go run across and everything to pass the stage. That's probably what I would use. That'll be simple and easy. Jumping tools, where is it? Transform tools? Sure, I got it. See, this is what I need. So that way when the character is flying, he can go across the spine. Cars? This is updated. No, this is dead. This is not dead. It's a lot of tools. I'm trying to hunt it. Okay, let me pull this down here. Free samples. This is what, see this right here? This is a very good tool to make the world beautiful. Stages. But I can make one. I'm gonna make one. Even, yeah. Even this one. is this very special tool. This is also special. I need that. So I could turn them into a cartoon character. Turn their colors back to it used to be. I got this, so this is what else I need. You know what this tool does? It's not. It doesn't matter. I can still use this tool. Is for the character so he can crawl and all that. I'll probably merge with the character. There's another tool I want to get out there. Let me get past it. I don't believe it. It's in there, so it's a lot of tools. I bet you I bypass this. It's all with the loop. The blue loop. Oh well. I can't seem to find you. Loading system? Very special indeed. Can use that. There's another RPG system that'll work. But we're not going. I'm gonna probably use the round table thing. Or the other one. The other one. We'll use the other one. I know I probably passed it. Custom characters? Yes. This is very good too, but I'm not using that. Very good to use. Spines? Yes, spines. We need spines. Coloring, we don't need that. That's for something else. It won't work that great, but it's still good to be useful. I think concentrate. I think I want to make sure I can pass it. This is also good, so this is probably what I would use. Very good indeed, yes. The online RPG system, yes, I would use it. So it's here. Oh, I forgot. That's why you can find it. Now you can find it. Dialogue, very good. This is the one, this is the banjo. This is very good. You might not update it, but it's going to be difficult to use, but I can be able to use it for the character to go to cross stages, cross play stages, so that way you can jump and all that. So this is the tool I need. And I also need one more tool that will make this work. And then we have a night's game. I'm also going to add a card game. So, oh, that's a good option, the card game. So that means I can make multiple characters and put it on the card. There's a tool that you can make cards. So, yeah, I have this in a bag. I got this Unreal game in a bag. I'm gonna make something big, you're right. Something's gonna be done. Something's gonna be give. My game is, look at this, I even got this. Something's gonna be given. To customize the diaper and all that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make character. You can customize your character's diaper because this is what we use. So when would I ever return? Oh, I'm gonna return farm system. Yes, yeah, added something new to it. I don't know when to return. I'm working on the characters, putting it all together. I don't know which one I go for first, Dreams Team or Rule the Dogs game, the big game. Also, I just go Dreams Team first. What do you want me, guys want me to go for? You guys can message me on YouTube and tell me which one I should go for, Rule the Dog or Dreams Team. Dreams Team is not that long. It's a short game. It's not that very long, but it will have everything you ever want to do on it. It'll also have a card game that you can play with very great rule and all that. Jeez, can't find the. This is cool. Well, there's a spine. There it is. This is a flying path thing. Fly, we can use this to fly on things, to get on things to fly. To join, to, here it is. This is a tool that will help me enhance my. This would have been used for a Sonic game. Well, it could have been used. There we go. This is a tool. This is what we need. You want to know what it does? Sure, let me show you a tutorial what it does. It is a very good tool. The acid, this is meant for a Sonic thing. The up loop and all that. When you put this in the runner pack, we will be able to do all this stuff in there. A quick video to show you what it does. Sure, let me show you what it does. We press play. This is what's gonna happen. So you'll be able to do all this stuff. The baby will be able to jump like this. Attack, you can go up the loop. So the baby will be able to do a loop. You can crawl and loop and stuff. And get hurt. Get stung. You game it. This is war and avoid the enemy from shooting you. To stuff to add to jump. To jump on things like silent rings. We'll make them for star rings and all that. You'll be able to do all that stuff, gain enough rings to transform and all that. If you don't make it in time, you fall. And you die and you spawn. I'm gonna add a life thing. But you will be able to fly, you won't need to worry about falling. Enemies trying to chase you. You showed the loop. Yeah, you showed the loop. You can even fire back. You can go fast like Sonic. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. There you guys are going, oh boy, I can't wait. Yeah. It's a very good tool. So anyway, about the brother, we can go ahead and show you the pictures of the brother. Here his brother. He's a small little guy. They both look older. He's the oldest one. She's the youngest. They look like they're the same age, same height. The transformation forms. I'm gonna change that. This is gonna be her transformation form. She becomes a kid. He becomes a kid, still in his diaper. They're both still in her diaper. I think she isn't now. I can't consider no, she's in hers. Yeah. They both are still. They all are. They're just kids. Their diapers has evolved to kids age diapers now. It's kind of cool. So this is her from the cartoons. See, you can tell she is fat, like I told you she was. You can see the body length. Her stomach is fat, so she is a fat baby. And you can see how it is. You see the chubby face. So she's a fat baby, and her brother isn't. I'm still working on his sheets in color. So I'll get her sheet. She's an animal, and I forgot to get one with it. He has none. I should add the animals and all that on her. So there she is, and so how did they end up in a nightmare? Well, this is how it happened. There was a point when he was in love. Now I can finish the other piece. It's right down here. Whenever Caroline stepped over to his boyfriend, she calls her boyfriend, over to her house, she landed in his backyard, and spotted Thomas. As soon as he went to Thomas, she said, I like you. Baby thought they was talking to you, my boyfriend. I want you to be my boyfriend. She said, what? He said, what? I'm not your boyfriend. I'm just your friend. I'm not your friend. I just don't even. Well, she just say, I'm just your friend. You were just my friend from the other day. Why are you bothering me? I said, let's get together. I said, what are you talking about? Can we acquaintance as my boyfriend? Acquaintance? What does that mean? I'd like to show you if you won't mind. It's time for, it's called Love Day. She was probably in heat. Yeah, she didn't know how to use it, but she's just a baby. She didn't know how to use it, but she felt in heat when she was next to him. And she said, he pushed her, but eventually when he touched her hand, he told her, you feel hot. Why are you hot? And she said, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about you. I just want to be with you. Oh, I said, no, this is enough, girl. She just got out this house. She just pushed her out to the other side. Go back to your side and stay there. And she said, what? You don't want to be my boyfriend? She said, I'm not your boyfriend. We just met. I don't even know where you're from. You might be the same girl from the park that I saved. That don't mean I really ain't your boyfriend just saving you. You will be my boyfriend and I will make you. Oh, and she said, what? You're not going to force me to be your boyfriend? Oh, you really think you can't stop me? I will be your boyfriend. Even if it's the last thing I take. That's how. Whatever, leave me alone. That's how it is. And that's when, and her brother said, you don't have to force me. Her brother came to her and said, you don't have to force him to be your boyfriend. What? What do you mean? She said, what do you know? Are you on his side too? No. Then leave me alone. I'm not happy. That's how I said. I will get him somehow. If I had some sort of power, I will force it down his throat to me, and he will be my boyfriend one way or another. If there was something I can do. And then that's when he came. Oh, but there is something I can do for you. and something appeared in the background, and over here you need some help. That's when he came. I can make you strong and older so you can take him as your boyfriend. What? That says, what are you? Who are you? My sister don't know nothing about having a boyfriend. I think she does, because I can feel it from her. She wants to woo him. That's when the nightmare decided, you know, how it all went. The nightmare dragged them both into the nightmare, and he told him, I am your good dreams. I will make your dreams come true if you do something for me. And he said, what would I need to do for you? I want you to defeat and put down once and for all and retrieve the magic box and help me escape this realm. I will grant you your boyfriend so you can be with him forever. Really? Ah! And her eyes were glowing with fire. Her eyes just spanking with a heart of eye fire. She just went, whoa, and then said, what are you trying to get at my sister? She isn't your concern. I consider you also want to be something also. I hear you've been defeated by bullies that you're not willing to be strong enough. I heard they called you so many names and just a crybaby like your sister. What? No. I know everything because I'm your dreams. You're my dreams? You're a nightmare? No, I'm not no nightmare. I told you I'm your good dream. He's a nightmare. Well, maybe I should turn off the speaker and you can hear my voice. It sounds like maybe something creepy would give you sparking. Let's see, which one will spark the number? Hang on, let me turn this up. Alright? Hang on. Okay. Yeah.
No. No. Yes. There we go. There we go. This one. There we go. So where was I? So the creature said this. Ah,
Sorry about this, but I'll tell you from here what they did. Made a deal with the monster and then decided to make their vow to take down Thomas. If they get what he wants, then their dreams will come true. And Thomas would be her boyfriend forever, in her own power, ruling over him.